The energy you exude affects them in ways that are both profound and difficult for them to articulate. It is not just any form of energy, nor is it something interchangeable or common. What they feel from you is a unique, comforting aura that surrounds them like a protective veil, creating an atmosphere of safety, warmth, and emotional grounding. This energy does not merely reassure them, it envelopes them completely, becoming a refuge they instinctively lean into. In a world that often feels chaotic, unpredictable, and overwhelming, your presence has become a sanctuary. It is a haven where they feel understood, valued, and seen without judgment. Your energy tells them, quietly but with certainty, that they are not alone. It reminds them that someone cares deeply for them, someone who will remain by their side even when circumstances shift and challenges arise. Your love has also become one of the most transformative forces in their life. It is not only the emotion itself that affects them, but the actions, realizations, and awakenings it has inspired. Your love acts as a catalyst, igniting within them a desire to grow, change, and evolve. It encourages them to break free from cycles of stagnation, emotional heaviness, and patterns that once held them captive. This love has illuminated parts of themselves they had long ignored, revealing truths they needed to confront to reach a healthier and more fulfilling future. You have shown them that they do not have to remain stuck in toxic karmic circumstances, nor do they have to carry burdens that were never theirs to bear. Your influence has planted seeds of courage, pushing them to loosen the chains of their past and step into a brighter, more expansive chapter of their life, one defined by healing, clarity, and intention. They now find themselves standing at a pivotal crossroads, aware that transformation requires shedding what no longer serves them. This moment calls for releasing old versions of themselves, habits that hinder growth, and patterns that limit their ability to thrive. Letting go is neither simple nor easy, yet they feel compelled to confront every emotional weight, outdated belief, and internal barrier that has slowed their progress. Among the many changes unfolding in their path is the recognition of the opportunity represented by their relationship with you. This bond, this rare, luminous connection, has grown into something they hold with immense gratitude. It has brought them joy, solace, and a deep sense of purpose. It has motivated them to move forward and inspired them to imagine a future grounded in stability, harmony, and mutual admiration. Regret weighs heavily on them now. Reflecting on the past, they recognize that you entered their life during a period marked by confusion, darkness, and inner turmoil. You were a blessing at a time when they could barely distinguish light from shadow. You became a beacon of hope when they struggled to find direction. Yet they failed to fully appreciate your presence, your sincerity, and your unwavering support. Their remorse has become a quiet but constant companion as they revisit memories with new awareness. Even so, they know they cannot stay away from you any longer. The connection is too powerful, too magnetic, too deeply interwoven with their own sense of purpose. Physical distance means little, the emotional and spiritual bond persists unbroken. Your energy pulls them closer, a force they neither resist nor wish to escape. Your love, authenticity, and positivity act as anchors guiding them back toward you, reminding them of what matters most. They feel a profound responsibility toward you, a sense of duty that transcends ordinary commitments. They see themselves as your safeguard, your protector, someone who is meant to stand by you through circumstances both calm and stormy. In many ways, they perceive you as a divine feminine presence embodying grace, resilience, empathy, and wisdom. Your strength and authenticity leave a lasting impression. They admire how you maintained your integrity despite challenges, how you stayed true to yourself even when circumstances attempted to shake your resolve. Your unwavering commitment to your own truth captivates them and reinforces their belief that your connection is not accidental but divinely orchestrated. Even as life demands their attention in countless directions, they remain committed to their personal journey and growth. They are intentionally refusing to let external distractions pull them off course, a discipline that signals their desire to reclaim authority over their life. For too long, they allowed other people, situations, or expectations to dictate their actions. Now, however, they are drawing firm boundaries, understanding that progress requires decisiveness, clarity, and self-respect. Despite this renewed sense of empowerment, the world sometimes appears devoid of color and vibrancy. A quiet emptiness surrounds them, a temporary void created by the transition between what is ending and what is beginning. Yet within this emptiness lies a faint but steady spark of hope, an inner whisper that assures them that light exists beyond the shadows. This internal beacon strengthens their determination to keep moving forward, no matter the challenges, uncertainties, or delays. Doubt lingers, sometimes attempting to sway them off their path, but they refuse to succumb to its influence. They are learning to trust their instincts, exercise patience, and maintain faith in divine timing. Karmic challenges still unfold, shaped by past decisions and unresolved emotional threads. While many of these karmic cycles have reached completion, a few remain, requiring their attention and willingness to heal. Even when the surface appears calm, the universe continues orchestrating events behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, clearing obstacles, and guiding them toward their destined path. Amid these shifts, they want you to understand something essential: their silence is not indifference. Their distance is not a withdrawal of love. Rather, their silence reflects the emotional and spiritual battles they continue to navigate. Their feelings for you remain strong, undeniable, and expansive, deep as oceans, vast as the sky. The physical separation has given them clarity about your importance and about the significance of your connection. They now see how much they failed to invest in this bond before. They acknowledge that their lack of effort was a serious misstep, one they deeply regret. But clarity has emerged from the chaos, and they now understand what must be done. They are ready to put in the effort, take action, make amends, and bridge the divide between you. They believe wholeheartedly that this journey, not just toward reconciliation but toward a shared future, will lead them back to you, back to unity. They are on the verge of returning with a commitment you have long awaited. Their intentions are sincere and unwavering. They desire a lifelong bond with you, one marked by marriage, stability, and mutual respect. They want a union built on shared dreams, emotional intimacy, and unshakable trust. The misunderstandings and communication issues of the past created distance, but they are determined to resolve every lingering wound with maturity and transparency. They want to rebuild the relationship with a foundation strong enough to withstand future storms. Yet they remain acutely aware of the pain they caused you. They carry the weight of that guilt, fearing how you now perceive them, wondering whether forgiveness is possible and whether you can trust them again. They want you to know they are not a bad person at their core. Their past actions were influenced by emotional immaturity, pressure, and circumstances they did not yet know how to navigate. They regret everything that hurt you and are genuinely committed to learning from those mistakes. They are now actively manifesting a future grounded in shared love, growth, and emotional harmony. They envision a life where both of you are fulfilled, supported, and continually evolving. Change is approaching swiftly, and your relationship is poised to enter a new, flourishing era. This transformation reflects your patience, your unconditional love, and your resilience. They recognize the emotional labor you invested without expecting anything in return. They appreciate your ability to love without manipulation, your dedication, and your profound loyalty. They admire your perseverance, your strength, and your ability to remain hopeful even when circumstances seemed bleak. Now they are ready to reciprocate fully, to commit completely, to build a life with you intentionally. They are ready to face challenges side by side rather than alone, ready to confront their shortcomings rather than hide from them, ready to offer you the love, stability, and devotion you deserve. They want to create a relationship defined not by fear or uncertainty but by trust, emotional safety, and mutual effort. They dream of a journey marked by togetherness, companionship, passion, and spiritual alignment, one capable of lasting a lifetime. Their love for you is immeasurable, rooted so deeply that no comparison exists. It is not fleeting or superficial but woven into the very fabric of who they are. This love propels them forward, motivating them to heal, grow, and prepare for the future they envision with you. Their protective instinct toward you is stronger than anything they have felt for anyone else. It is not a possessive instinct but a genuine desire to ensure your safety, comfort, and emotional well-being. They know that their occasional withdrawal may have caused you pain, but it stemmed from inner turmoil rather than a lack of love. They step back to shield you from their chaos, not to punish you. They are now clearer than ever about what they want and have even mapped out a vision for your shared future, a life marked by peace, affection, and shared dreams. They ask only for your trust, free from fear or doubt. They know you sometimes fall silent when sensing their struggles, but your silence only deepens their longing and reminds them how integral you are to their happiness. Your conversations, memories, and presence bring them a peace unlike anything they have experienced. Their feelings for you remain profound, rooted in love, respect, and protection. They hope you can trust their intentions and the path they are choosing. They eagerly await the day when obstacles fall away and the two of you can fully unite, allowing the love between you to flourish without restraint. Until that day arrives, know that you remain at the forefront of their thoughts, held in a place of deep reverence within their heart.